Well, okay, let me... oh, there we go. Okay. Nice. Konnichiwa! Yeah! Yo! What's up? Oh, where's the crown? The crown... I'll save it for later. Worry about that later, okay? Yeah, I missed you. Thanks. I missed me too. Yeah, I feel like it's been a while. It's been 6 years. Okay, it hasn't been that long. Don't be over dramatic. Yeah, but it's good to see everyone. Funny, because I have to travel. Which is kind of, very fun, I guess. Like, so much traveling. Like, man, it's amazing. It's been a lot of days. Now where are you going? I'm like flying to places. So yeah, gonna be touching grass, gonna see some friends. Oh, yeah. But, you know, let me get started on my story. So, okay. Here's how it all happened. I was minding my own business. I'm just chilling. I'm playing my Pacific Drive. I'm playing my Graveyard Keeper. I was actually in the zone. And then someone told me. Well, not someone. Well, my manager told me, like, hey, so are you interested in going to Poland? Because, you know, there's this opportunity to go to 11-bit studios. And then I was like, oh my gosh, heck yeah. And they're like, oh, it's like, you know, you're not gonna get anything, but you're gonna be able to go to Poland and check out the games. And I was like, yo, dude, I got it. And we were excited to go sightsee too. But then again, there wasn't really a lot of time to sightsee because I was only there for a day and a half. I also didn't want to spoil it in case I wasn't able to. So, yeah, I saw the airport. Yeah, basically. Like, I wanted to buy some souvenirs for my family, but the only souvenir shop that I was at was at the airport. So, I mean, I got like a little bell for them. So, that's something. Yeah. And then, turns out that my manager couldn't go, so another manager went, and that was still nice. It was still good, getting to know her. It's new. But Chroma was very sad. She was like, I wanted to go look around, because she had issues with her passport, and I was like, no, I wanted to go check things out with you. And then, yeah, she couldn't go. Sadness. You kidnapped another Monichan. And not really. They still enjoyed their time too. She couldn't get her fursuit through the customs. Yeah, basically. That's actually how it went. And then, yeah, I didn't know if I should have kept it a secret, and I asked just in case, like, hey, so can I say that I'm going to this event? Or, can I at least say that I'm going to Poland? And, yeah, just to be safe, we said, yeah, just say that you're going to Poland, but, maybe don't explain why until, the news comes out eventually. And I was like, sick? Okay. So I was minding my own business until then, and then, the whole plane ticket, I was kind of scared because the event was going to happen, and I was twiddling my thumbs like, so when's it gonna happen? Where is the plane ticket? Event's gonna be soon. It's gonna basically take me an entire day or two to get to Poland. So, like, when am I gonna arrive? Like, I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. And usually I don't get scared about these deadlines until last minute. So if I start panicking, that means things are concerning. Yeah. So, well, I got him, which was good. I was relieved. I started packing. It did come last minute, but it's okay. Like, what matters is that I went, and I would have been so sad if I did end up going. Yeah. But, I went. It was something. I downloaded Solitaire on my phone, and I brought my Switch and all so that I can finish playing Pokemon Violet, because I really need to finish my games. And then I just ended up playing Solitaire that entire flight. It just on my phone. Yeah, and then I fell asleep. It was nice because that was the first plane that was so peaceful in a long while. It was nice. Yeah, Grandma. Yeah, when I was playing Solitaire, I was thinking to myself, man, this is such grandma behavior, and that's whatever. It's okay. Yeah, no crying babies, no valley girls, no nothing. Peace and quiet. Yeah. Must be really desperate to resort to solitaire. Well, I mean, I had my Switch technically, but I didn't want to like pull out the headphones because I was suffering from an ear infection, and the noise canceling makes my ear feel so weird, right? So yeah, I didn't want to do that. And then I ended up playing solitaire for like 9 hours straight. Well, okay, not 9 hours straight. I played it for 2 hours, and then I played it for another 2 hours after I took a nap. Maybe not 9 hours. No, I'm kidding. Psych. Maybe 4 hours. Yeah. And then I arrived to France, which was interesting because I checked in for my baggages and everything, and they were so rude because some of them would at least say, oh, you know, like bonjour, hello, and then they looked at me, they didn't even say a thing, and then they decided to open my luggage and like unzipped everything, and then they didn't zip it back. They just gave it to me as is, and they took the next person, and I was thinking, wow, you, oh, man, so rude. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know that French people were so, well, I don't want to generalize, but at least the French people at the airport, they were so mean. I've never experienced that before. Wow. I'm so sorry on behalf of my people, unless they're from Paris. Yeah, it was from Paris. Yeah, actually. Are they... Oh. Are they mean? Is that a stereotype? Oh, that's normal. Yeah. I was complaining about it too, like several friends of mine, and they were like, yeah, that's like typical Paris behavior. It's like, oh really? That I didn't know that. Wow. Yeah, and Sally was telling me, oh, you gotta try the baguette if you're in France, and I was looking for a baguette. Nothing. I don't want to get anything. So I just got like a little, what was it, blueberry tart? That was pretty decent. The pastry there is pretty fine. I liked it. But they were pretty expensive too, for some reason. There weren't any snails at the airport. Nothing fancy, just jus d'orange and whatever. Yeah, Ouro's so expensive. It shook me to my core. Yeah, and then afterwards I was waiting for a bit. Did I take a nap? No, I didn't take a nap. No, I was also sorting out another business-related things. And I worked on that, and then like so much time passed that, you know, after I got it taken care of, I had to board the plane. So it was like, oh, sick, okay, good timing. And then I hopped on the plane, and it was kind of scary because it was a Boeing, and the emergency door was right next to me, and they were telling me how to pull the lever in case there's an emergency, and I was a little scared. Yeah. Was it a 737 or I don't know. All I know is that it was a Boeing. And enough said. And I thought I was gonna die. Just a little bit. Before the plane took off, I told some of my friends I'm on a Boeing. Goodbye. And that was the last thing I ever said. I'm kidding. I'm still here. Yeah, so I took that, and I managed to land before the whole dinner party, and it was cool because they got their drinks. They had 2 drinks. I think one was called Rapidium, and then the other was called the Great Storm. Rapidium is an element that pops up in altars, and the Great Storm is from Frostpunk 2, so they had like inspired drinks from the games. How was the taste? Well, I didn't drink any of the alcoholics because I'm just, you know, I'm just not good with my alcohol. What was your favorite? I like the Great Storm, but the Rapidium was also nice. Yeah, Rapidium was like a red drink, and then yeah, it was kind of fruity. I forget what was exactly in there, but it looked fancy. I liked it. It was fancy, yeah. I'd show you a picture. I mean, I probably could right now if you want to see it. Hold on, give me a second. But the Great Storm looked like a mojito. Yeah, I just need to check if it's reflective or not. Because it was like a metal glass, so let me check. No, not this channel. Wait, hold on, I don't even need this channel. Wait, no. Let me... Files. Where is it? That is not that picture. Nope. Where is it? Where did I take a picture? Oh wait, I backed up all my pictures. Teehee. Whoopsie. Well, I don't know if you're dying to see the pictures. Are you dying to see the pictures? Probably not, right? You're probably okay not seeing the pictures. You're dying to see... Okay, well, Okay, I found it. Is this reflective? It's good enough. Okay, well, here you go. Let me save this picture. And then let me just, double send it to myself. You're the one with the 2020 vision. This is true. This is very true. Okay. I got it. Now I just need to launch Discord. Yeah, and they had decent food. The most important part was that they had food. And that's all I need. They had pierogi, which I didn't know was, very famous in, Poland. And it's just dumplings. They're pretty good. Yeah. Like, the moment when I arrived, all I cared about was the food. Like, okay, what's on the menu? It's just pierogi. Yum. That's all? No, well, that's not all. But the dinner party, the food was the main focus. And I was like, what's that? Ooh, what's that? Beef tartar. Oh my god. Oh, we gotta try that. Oh, come on. And then we were picking out, like, the manager and I was like, I'm like, isn't it so great to be here with me? Like, you know, we're just eating. We're jumping to the main course. There's food. Let's see. Okay, I got it. Let me just size it down because it's huge. My goodness, it's because I have a Pixel phone, but it's so freaking gigantic. Okay. the resolution on this thing is just so amazing. Oh my goodness, Pixel. So this is what I got. I got both eventually, but look at how fancy it is. The one on the left is the Great Storm, and the one on the right is the Rapidium. And that one is like a giant ice, and they like stick it in the glass, and then the ice absorbs the alcohol and it travels upwards. It's so cool. Yeah. The left is more like a mojito. And they were free! Oh, so cool! Yeah. So, like, I got that. Get the heck out of the way. This is a sign to quit Discord now. Okay, great. Yeah, and the drinks are free, which is the best part. So I got that. And we were eating like there was no tomorrow. This was, yeah, this was provided on the event. But this was not provided. Well, it was provided at the dinner party, but anyway. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, you know, I should go out. I should socialize. I didn't. My manager and I, we played, they had games. They had Tekken and kart racing. We played Crash Bandicoot kart race. It was pretty good. And then we took the first bus back because we were tired. We just no choice. Like ate and then passed out. That was the first day. Yeah. Proud of you. Thank you. Yeah. Cause like what am I gonna do? I'm not gonna pass out. Like, cause I had a big day, right? I had a big day ahead of me, so I couldn't just pass out from all that alcohol, and apparently some people stayed up until 4 a.m. because they were partying, and I was thinking to myself, oh, thank goodness I wasn't there. Yeah. Chill time was good. It was so chill. Yeah, after eating and playing a bit of Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I was saying, yeah, you know, let's go back. And then I said, hey, yeah, goodbye, see you tomorrow. And then I passed out. And then I saw the towel radiator in the washroom, which was super cool because I personally have not seen a radiator in the washroom. I thought that was only a thing in House Flipper. And it actually existed. Is that a European thing or what? It's crazy. Yeah, the House Flipper thing. Oh, it is common in Europe. So cool. Yeah. They copied House Flipper. That is insane. The wall radiator or radiators in general. No, they had a towel radiator. I know that it's called a towel radiator because I've played House Flipper. I've maxed it out. Yeah, so anyway, I thought that was really cool, so I had to take a picture because it was insane. It was like an Easter egg, but in real life. And I was like, man, I have to take a picture of this, so I did. And then, yeah, I was pretty tired, so I passed out pretty early, and then I woke up. I had to eat breakfast real quick because, you know, I just gotta. So I finished breakfast in like 10 minutes. I had pate and cereal, which was peak. I had eggs. Yeah, I was speedrunning Poland, basically. Yeah. It's solid breakfast. Yeah, it was pretty solid for like breakfast that I had within 10 minutes or so. Yep. going speed run. Heck yeah. The breakfast sounds so European. Yeah, that was crazy. And then the orange juice, they get their they have this weird orange juice filter that they can make from water. And I was like, yo, that's crazy. So they put like orange juice syrup into the water or something? I don't know. That's crazy. Cause like at first it came out transparent and then later on it was just orange juice. So I think they like mix in water with, I don't know, orange juice powder. Syrup. I don't know, whatever. But it was cool. Yeah. But it tasted like orange juice. It tasted exactly like orange juice. Magical. Yeah, and then I went to the main event. It was so awesome. Oh, I have to show. I can't believe I forgot to. So at the event, there was of course food. Very important. So, yeah, there was also the dessert section, which was awesome. Very amazing. Have to focus on the food first. My eyes just had to go to food immediately. And of course they had pierogies. There were a lot more pierogies than at the dinner party, because at the dinner party everybody took pierogies and it only got like, what, 3? And then everything was emptied out by then. I had a bit of like fish that was in Alfredo sauce or whatever. But in this event, there were so many things like meat. Like meat! In the questionnaire, they also said, hey, what do you want to eat? Just for, you know, reference. And I said, meat-based. And they had so much meat! It was so amazing! They had pierogi. Oh god, pierogies are so good. And then they had beef, and then they had fish. Yeah. Good stuff. And I was eating, and then they had their presentation introducing altars. Yeah, the presentation was really sweet. It kind of reminded me of presentations I had back in the days, like back in Time Academy, but like in a more industrial setting. It was cute. And then after everything was done, I'm like speeding through, I should take my time. They were introducing the games with the trailers, and I thought it was pretty cool because the musician that created Frostpunk was also coming back for Frostpunk 2, and also Altars, and it was apparently their first time making a sci-fi soundtrack for Altars, because Altars is set in a more futuristic setting. And yeah, the soundtrack was pretty good for both of the games when I play tested it. And I saw that the record player, the CDs were signed by the musician, which was very nice. I'm going to find a record player and then hear that beautiful orchestral music. It'll be so intense. Yeah, the vinyl. Yeah. Did you get your sign too? Yeah, it came with it. So cool. And then, well, the voice actor for Altars came out, which was cool, and they were dressed up. as like the outfit that shows up in the game, and I was thinking to myself, man, that would be really cool to have as merch. Like the merch game. Merch game? Game merch. Merch game. Yeah, for the game merch. I thought that was pretty interesting. Yeah, they really went all out. Like the food. Oh god, food! So good! Who did they hire? Anyway. Yeah. Where was I? I do love food. Yeah, they catered it! Yeah! That must be it! Yeah. They had like, explanation for the food that they had. Like, this is like this kind of fish and this kind of... Okay. But I gotta take my attention away from the food. Though they did say during the presentation, like, oh yeah, you know, we have the drinks for the event, and people were saying, yay! And then they also added that, oh, but there's no alcohol. And then someone in the background was like, aww! Yeah, apparently, dinner party went crazy. Everyone was going crazy that night. I was thinking to myself, man, thank God I wasn't there. Yeah. But it was cool. Like, all the trailers were cool. And then, every time that, we were led to the playtest room, they had a little screen that would, like, go up like a door. And then it would show the playtest room, which I thought was very epic and intense. And then for Frostpunk, as they rolled up the little projector screen, there were 2 people dressed up, like, you know, as they were cosplaying in their Frostpunk outfits, which I thought was really cool. And they had a little booth where you can take pictures of, like, Frostpunk 2. It was like a photo zone for Frostpunk 2. And that was cool. I took a picture of the cosplayers. And yeah, I need to show you guys a picture of that too. It sounds like Disneyland. Yeah, it was like not that big, but it was still really cool. And then they had an AI chat GPT bot thing. I don't know, like where you get to speak to the main character from Alters, and I was asking for spoilers in the game, like, hey, how's the ending for Alters? And then I don't know if it made it up or whether it actually gave me the endings. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I was like, oh, okay. Interesting. Because when I asked for specific things, like alters, how many personalities are there, for example, and then they didn't give me a response. It was just, they were giving me static noises, so they did try to block spoilers from occurring, but then when I asked, what is the ending for Alters, they just went all out. Yeah, so I might know what the ending is? Yeah. Maybe it's one of many, I don't know. But I can't say it, just in case it's true. Yeah, but that was cool. I need to find the pictures that I took for the photo zone. I can't believe I forgot to include that. Yeah, when I was setting up for the stream, because I had everything else prepared, but not the pictures that I took in the frickin' place. Hold on. Let's see, Yep, that's a picture of my, blueberry tart. Nice. Oh, picture of the food. Yeah, there it is. Pierogi. And then mashed potatoes and fish. Good stuff. Pictures of my food. Oh yeah, they had like this weird oatmeal porridge thing. I thought it was milk, but it's like porridge, like oatmeal porridge thing. Was a bit slimy. I liked it. It was good. Grits? Is that what it's called? Yeah, but it was good. I liked it. And then, let's see. Oh, there it is. There's a picture of my food. Oh my god. And then they had this fish with pink sauce and all that. Crazy. And then they had soup. Like spicy soup. Oh. Looking back on this. So good. Yeah. Oh man, insane. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Was the soup laced with sawdust? Oh, I took a picture of that too. Hold on, wait. So let me do this, and then this, and then this. Yeah, speaking of sawdust soup, I gotta show you guys these. Get the heck out of the way. Why can't I share it? Do I have to save it? Oh, I have to save it. No, wait. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to share it. Give me a second. Chill out. We got this and that. Yeah, I took pictures because I wanted to show you guys the things that I've seen. It was... yeah. Don't worry. I was looking at all of these and was being like, oh, I gotta share it with you guys. So I took pictures. Don't you worry. You better show us all the pics. I do. Don't you worry, fam. I got you. Image slideshow. I'm gonna make a slideshow. Okay, and then Discord. Show us how much fun you had without us. Don't be so salty. Yeah, but it's okay. Like, nobody knew who I was. Because had to be secretive. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like, only some people knew who I was. And meanwhile, nobody knew who I was. I was like, yeah. My name is, Kronii. Yeah. They were like, oh, Kronii! Well, it's so nice to meet you, Kronii. Well, are you a content creator or what? I was like, yeah, I'm something like that. Well, I played it cool. Nobody was able to tell who I was. Yeah, I was just casual about it. I was like, yeah, I'm a content creator. I do stuff. Some people thought I was a game dev, which I I know. I look pretty, you know, good. I could be a good game developer, I guess, but thank you. Is that Kronii, the game dev? Stop. Yeah. So it was cool. It felt like I was on a mission or something. I wasn't really on a mission. I don't know what I was on about, but you know, it was cool. And then it was actually funny because the manager made it even more suspicious. Like, oh yeah, so like that must mean that you're working for like another place, and And well, not my manager. The manager was like, yeah, something like that. It's like kind of big. And I was just thinking to myself, oh, you silly. You can just play it cool like me. Just shrug it off. Yeah, being secretive is my game. I'm so good. I bet they were like, oh man, who is this amazing person? They'll never know. Oh jeez, okay, time to exit out of Discord because it's asking for perms again for whatever reason. Okay, and then do this. Open. There we go. Okay, no. Go back. Oh, wait, this is automatic. Do not stop it. Okay. There we go. Who's that person emptying the buffet? It was good. Yeah. And then the manager was like, oh, we gotta get beer. I heard that Poland is amazing for their beer, and I didn't want to drink. So then the manager was like, I'm gonna get a beer. So then she got a beer. Yeah. I was like, way to go. And my makeup, the thing is, my makeup was pretty good, but due to my sunburn, I was peeling and all that, so I'm pretty sad. Yeah. Are we gonna see the food? Hold on, Hold on. Why is there so much stuff on my windows all of a sudden? What did I download? What the heck? All of a sudden? Bro, my Windows drive is like in the red. What happened? What? 81.4 gigs free of... What the heck? Oh, it's because I downloaded Helldivers or something like that, probably. Probably the video games. Anyway. So, here are the photo zones. Look at this. Isn't that cool? It's just like the trailer. Like a liar, and then they have coal. And then... the city must not fall. Yeah. So cool. That looks amazing, right? And I was like, yo, like, I'm taking a picture of this. And then, this. So these were the cosplayers who popped out, like, behind the projector screen. They were very sweet people. Apparently they're also fans of Frostpunk. Yeah. And they were cosplaying for the game. Yeah, they look nice and warm. Yeah. The weather was not too cold, actually. It reminded me of Canadian weather. And then that, and then lastly, most importantly, they had sawdust soup. So I had to take a picture of that. Sawdust soup? Like, bro, that is peak. Delicious. Yeah, they weren't kidding. The only thing you didn't eat. Well, actually, no. Yeah, I didn't. But it was cool. It was a really nice touch. So, like, had that. Wait. Oh, I just noticed the glass beside the sawdust soup. That's the Great Storm. Who put that there? Anyway. Yeah, so that was what was happening in the photo zone. I did that in case I thought that I wasn't gonna be able to see like all the other cool stuff out there. So I went out like in the middle of my playtest just to check out the other things like the chat GPT and yeah, the photo zones. So yeah, did that and then went back to my game. Yeah, and then now most importantly, I gotta show you what I've been prepping up for this stream. The details of the game. I got you. Yeah, I figured that you guys might be interested. Okay, let me go to the next screen. Sponsored? No, actually. It's not. They did invite me to, you know, check out the event and everything, but I am pretty grateful of all the things that, you know, I was able to see, and also I figured that you guys would want to see what was going on, because I had a really cool experience. I wanted to share what you guys wanted to see in the game. So you can say whatever you want. Yeah, I had to wait, because they had a... Yeah, they had like a certain release date as to when you can start talking about the game, and just to be safe, I just pushed it aside to next week, which is this week, to be able to talk about both of the games. Yeah. An embargo. Yes, that's correct. So, let me start with alters first, because Frostpunk is, you know, a game that I hold very dearly. So, this alters. This is done by just one voice actor for all the characters, and honestly, I haven't heard anything about this game, so I was like, wait, how am I supposed to, like, talk about a game that I just didn't hear anything about? And I felt kind of awkward. And you know the ending. Yeah. But yeah, the premise is pretty cool. I'll show you the trailer, actually. I have the trailer set up too, because they gave me all this cool shebang. They had a little press pack, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna download it. And I was like, God, it was 35 gigs. Oh, maybe that's why. Oh, it's because I downloaded this. Okay, whatever. Anyway, let me watch it together with you guys. I gotta, like, press it at the same time. Is this one? Oh, it's probably this one. Wait, is it this one? Yeah, it is this one. Okay. Watch along. Heck yeah. Let me show you now. Put this up. Oh god, it's so loud. Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna show it to you guys. In 3, 2, 1.
My name is Jan. My whole life, all my choices, led me to this place. When I took this job, I thought things would take a different turn. Well, ironically, they did.
I'm surprised I didn't hear anything about this game before.
My name is
though.
Jan, and I was brought here by the other Jan just because he didn't know how to fix his own shit. My name is Jan. I chose the path of science, and now I'm stuck with these feather-brained versions of myself. My name is Jan. I lost everything, but here I am, in a body that does not belong to me. My name is Jan. I've sacrificed my entire life for Lena, and now it turns out she's
and
not
this
even
is all
my
just
wife.
one voice actor.
My
They
name
sound
is Jan. And
distinct
looking at all
in
of
a way.
them, I've never been happier with who I've become.
Who's this guy? Jan.
My name is Jan, and I just want my life back. Yeah? Which one?
And then that slogan all by myself. So me. I always say me, myself, and I. So it's so mood. Yeah, so anyway, like, I played it. And wow, I am actually, like, I'm not shilling. I'm not shilling. Like, not sponsored. Like, this is not a sponsored stream to begin with. But I'm actually so excited with this one because, first of all, I do love resource collecting. And this is just resource management. And the graphics are really, really nice. Like, you have all this stuff. Wait, hold on. Let me pause for, like, things that I want to show. So you do exploration on this foreign planet that this guy landed on, and you had to find this thing called Rapidium, which is the weird aurora light thing that you see in the game. And it kind of reminds me of, Death Stranding in a way, like when you get to do the exploration. And also you get to do mining, resource collecting, you know, on the planet, and then you go back and you get to build all these bases. And then later on, there's this weird, like, birthing chamber where you get to make your clone. Unfortunately, they're not butt naked. They come out with an outfit and all that, so the altars, you get to pinpoint exactly which event you want to choose. So let's say, for example, I don't know, you moved out of your parents' house because they were abusive or whatever, but what if you didn't move out and stood up to your abusive family member or whatever? Like, what would have happened then? And all the altars are just what if scenarios. Yeah, they're all just what if scenarios. Like, if you did this, if you went into, like, medical studies or whatever, they're just different versions of what could have been you. Yeah. And you get to see their backstories by looking into the timeline. Every time you generate a clone, you get to see like bits of their lives, as you can see here. Like 31-year-old, and then, you know, 35, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. And then you get to build relationships with your alters too. Like this guy is a scientist, and they all have their different mood. So you have to appease them somehow by, like, you know, getting all these like decisions as to what to say, and if you don't get it right, they get unhappy. Can you date your alters? Of course, that's what you're interested in. I'm not gonna answer that. I don't know. Hopefully not. That's gonna be awkward. Yeah, see? That's a timeline that you get to see whatever, like how, you know, certain life events changed you as a person. So there's a chance. Yeah, so you see that weird Aurora thing over there? That's the Rapidium, and you need that in order to be able to make your clone. Which I thought was a pretty cool touch and everything. And I also have to tell you that these are the developers for this war of mine, and that is a game that I played for quite a bit. Yeah. I might actually, like, stream that game one day, but it's good. That's also resource management. That's why if you've actually played this war of mine, certain features in the game kind of remind you of their previous game, really. Yeah, the jump from that to this is crazy. Yeah. It's also pretty unforgiving. That's what 11-bit studio is good for, honestly. They come up with all these philosophical games, but also, like, they have, quite a few popular resource management games, and I think that's what I like about it. Not sponsored, by the way. No, seriously, yeah. And then, your whole place is in this ring, and you can upgrade it so that you can hold more space and whatever. And you see that little line over there? That's the elevator. And then you can have, like, storages, expand them, whatever. And you need to make dormitories for your clone, or have a little playroom for your altar so that they can be happy. And also they can fight with each other, which I thought was pretty cool. Yeah. And then you get to assign which altar should be working in which place, whatever. Yeah! Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting. Yeah. There's a lot of depth. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit, and it wasn't just walking around in your base doing nothing. You can, you know, walk outside and find a good place to mine for your resources and whatnot. Oh yeah, there it is. Social room, gym. I didn't get that far into the game, but I did build the research lab. Machinery? Did I build that one? Built the kitchen. Yeah. The room called the womb. Yeah, that's the place where you make all your altars. Yeah. Can an altar die? I feel like you can. Yeah, and also you can pet an animal there. So, already it's peak game, because you can pet some, like, animals. It's good. They don't do anything else, but you can pet them. What kind of animal? Sheep. You can pet sheep. Yeah. And it was kind of cool because the sheep's name is Molly. And, you know, the whole clone sheep thing, they added that in because of that. It's a Dolly reference, yeah. So as for how many altars, they didn't really specify, but I don't know, I guess you can make as many altars as possible, but also if you do that, it might make your game more difficult, because that means that you probably have to feed all of them, and then they're gonna get into more fights, and you have to please all of them. So, yeah, you probably can't make too many. Maybe you can just count all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 altars, maybe? Oh, there's a guy that's knocked out. Maybe 8. Maybe it's 8. There will be an evil yawn. Maybe. Yeah, but then the voice actor came in during the presentation with this outfit, and I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. I think they usually spawn in this outfit. Yeah, so I thought that was cool. Who was the voice actor? Voice actor was Alex Jordan. Very cool guy. Yeah. Kind of reminded me of, I don't know if it's okay for me to say this, but reminded me of Jesse Pinkman. Aaron Paul. Maybe it's the beard. Maybe. Jesse, we need to clone. I don't know. But see, there's Molly over there. So I'm not really spoiling it. Because Molly's already there. Is the character modeled after the actor? No. Yeah, they look pretty different. But the fact that they, you know, made the voice actor voice all the characters, or well, all the alter egos, apparently that hasn't been done before. And I don't think I've seen it before either, so kind of interested to see how it's gonna turn out. And as for the interview, I did cut it down, but I don't know if you guys want to see through all of them. Let me see. I chopped it down from how long? Yeah, initially they were about like 15 minutes, and then I chopped them down to about 8 minutes. Yeah. Please show all of it. Okay. Well, all of it? No. I didn't like cut out any of the unnecessary parts. Yeah, they were all pretty important, so I don't think I cut out too much. I just mostly cut out stutters. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me check the recycle bin. Wait, is it in downloads? Oh, it's in downloads. Oh yeah. The originals were like 19 minutes and 15 minutes, and then I just chopped out all the awkward silences and whatnot, and I made it 8 minutes. So yeah. Well, I guess we can check it out, I suppose. And I gotta start up the the video on my side too. Awkward silences from my part. The directors, they did a great job answering my questions. Okay. Well, let's see. Remove the BGM, I guess. Did Chroma give you the questions? I came up with them myself. Thank you very much. I came up with all of them myself. Okay. Is it happening? Is it showing? Why is it not showing? What happened? It's not showing up? Huh? Hold on. Bro, hold up. I edited too much? That can't be. That actually cannot be. Wait. Let me remove that and then put it back up again. Media. There we go. It's okay. This is easily fixable, I think. Yeah, this can be fixed. Hold on. I got this. I am a...
Yeah, hi.
Oh, yo! Look! You see this? Okay. Alright. I have to time it so that I can play it too. Okay. 3, 2,
Yeah,
1.
Hi. Could you introduce yourselves again, if that's okay?
Sure, no problem. My name is Rafał Włosek and I'm
Okay, that's okay.
And I'm Tomasz Kisilewicz and I'm a game director of The Alters as well.
Yes, I was the lead designer of this War of Mine as well.
Yeah, I was working on the DLCs for this War of Mine and Frostpunk before. So I think in The Alters we're sort of sharing all these experiences together. Like this War of Mine was the game that made me join 11 Studios and made me so excited to be able to work with the franchise later on, because I think this game is so special. And then again the same comes for Frostpunk, and we were so happy that then in our next game we can sort of build on these experiences, but also create something fresh and new. We're mixing stuff that we didn't make before.
Yeah, we are definitely mixing a lot of stuff.
It's important for us with this game to balance between things.
I know why I cut to that. Oh yeah, it's to show like the
anxiety-inducing
background,
attention building,
to simulate
but also things that are more
the environment.
and gives you enough space to sort of think about what's going on and have enough space to sort of relate stuff to your own life. So we didn't want to overwhelm.
Yeah, my
players.
manager. Well, not my manager, but the manager was filming.
Oh, yeah.
We wanted to add a little pink, and a little humor.
A little bit of flair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, I thought it was really cool to see so many other alters interacting with each other. And that does kind of make me wonder if their personality can be shaped for the better the more you talk with them, because they all have a bit of a flaw that I seem to have noticed. So I was wondering, by giving them more attention, can you shape them into a better person?
You put it so nicely, because actually, that's the whole point, I think, of building relationships with them in the game. as this, mutual beneficial for both Jan and his alters. When we invest in their relationship, Jan can learn something about himself, and alters can learn something about himself. And it's up to you what alters you create. Each one of them brings a new storyline, and at first you create him, you can see his life path, and you sort of get a rough idea of who he is. Then you start interacting with him, and you're going deeper. So you're better and better understanding what made him this way. Why is he this person? And then there's always something behind it, something you can discuss, and something you can handle, something maybe you can solve. It was important for us that if you invest into it, if you follow his path, if you follow his storyline, you end up with benefits for both the alter and Jan.
And in very important part in all this is to remember that they are all you. All
Second
different
dev's thinking
versions of you. So trying to get along with them and trying to find out what persons they are, what kind of people they are. You are also discovering your own self and maybe digging even deeper to your own problems, because you find different version of yourself who find themselves in a different situations, and all this together is about like coming back to all those questions you keep asking to yourself and taking a look on these questions from different perspective of those alters.
I kind of have a feeling that this is going to be a philosophical, I feel like it's going to have some sort of a philosophical message about learning more about yourself, but what exactly do you think the philosophy would be about if you had to summarize it into a sentence?
You want me to answer? Or
Yeah.
Of course, there's this problem of spoilers right now. We're getting into it because the messaging of the game is something you sort of get to throughout the whole playthrough. So I can say where we start from and what's our approach on these topics, because you're right, we're getting philosophical. We don't want to get too philosophical. We want this to be easily approachable because then it's relatable. We don't want to over intellectualize stuff. We want it to be relatable for everyone. And with each alter we touch different topics. We have nice discussion about determinism and this kind of stuff, about choices in general, and also some meta comments about choices in video games. And these are all cool stuff, but in the end it all comes back to this what if question. And when we started working on the game, we had this insight about these tendencies that we have to reflect on our past, thinking that if we did something in a different way, maybe we would be better off, be happier,
Second of
richer,
really
healthier,
thinking.
things like that.
Yeah.
But the truth is, and this is our insight, that we wouldn't necessarily be better or worse. We definitely would be different with all the consequences, good and bad, because with each decision, we are becoming a bit different. We're becoming a bit different person, and we wanted to see what would it be like to meet all of them, all of those different people. So there is, it is a story about this journey of exploring how the consequences of my decision affected me, and what can I do about it. And I think going any further would be too much of a spoiler areas.
Yeah, for myself I would add that without answering any questions, I would just like the players that play this game, after finishing it, to have the tools to think about those problems and have this conclusion that will help them just move forward with their life, not just dwelling about the problems again and again. So if they would just play the game and have all these thoughts about it and think about their life and then just learn to move forward, then I would be very happy.
On a lighter note, which Jan do you think is your favorite?
It's tricky, because I again don't want to spoil too much, but my favorite wears this kind of beanie
Evil Jan.
these kind of circular glasses. And we didn't actually spoil his profession yet, or what's his skill set, or anything about his character. But he's my personal favorite at the moment. But it's it's a bit like it changes. I love the technician one, actually the first one you created in the beginning, because his arc is so emotional. Like I really love it. Rafael?
This one is one of. I get 3 authors that I like the most. This one is one of them. The other two you might seen in the game. They are Refiner and the Worker. I like Refiner because I think he's a cool, easygoing guy, and just a nice person to meet.
To hang out with.
Yeah, to hang out with. And I like Worker because I love to hate this guy. This is the worst version of Jan in my opinion, but I like the way the character is created by the narrative team so much that I really like this character in the game.
Okay, well, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate the time that you allotted for us. I do appreciate it.
We really thank you for coming up here and all the way here.
Yeah.
It's amazing to have you. It's amazing to see you playing our game. Because, as I said before, it's been a while, and now seeing you experiencing it, and we're having this conversation.
I still can't believe so many people decided to come to this event, but mine is just blown by that. I'm really happy. So it's a pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. And in one of the questions too, that I didn't know if I was just kind of making sure that I got all the main points down, but I also asked if there are other Jans that get along well with each other, and they also said yes, that is true. And there are also other Jans that don't get along well with each other. So yeah, I thought that was also cool. I feel like this is gonna be a very intricate game, and yeah, I didn't know anything about the game, but I came out feeling like I actually want to check out the game, so definitely interested. You thought my questions were good? Really? Thank you! I thought I did pretty decent with the questions. Yeah, and then the manager was just trying to be nice, I'm sure, but they said that I should be a game journalist. Yay! And I think it's kind of cool if you do become a game journalist, because from what I heard, they get to have so many game merch. Like they have a lot of they get sent alcohol, game inspired alcohols, for example, and then one was flexing their Steam library that they have over 3,000 games. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, 3,000 games. Con is you get worse at Cuphead. It was actually pretty fun because there were other game journalists around, and during the last day we were kind of able to talk about the upcoming games, and you can tell that they're very passionate about games, and it was nice being able to share that. Was also talking about one of the newer games that came out from 11-bit studio called Indica, which I did want to. I did want to check that out. It's in my library, but I don't have perms for it. Actually, the person who invited me, lovely person, she asked if, you know, I wanted keys to their games and whatnot, but the thing that I asked was that I wanted to play 11-bit studio games. Like, I wanted a blanket perm if it was possible, since I really do love all their games, and I'd love to share it with my fans too, instead of just playing it by myself. And yeah, they said they'd work it out, so hopefully it works out. Did you get it? Please, they're working it out. Yeah, so until that gets solved, I'll put off on playing other games like Indica and Alters and other things. Yeah. I mean, for the game keys, I can buy it myself, but I feel like in the long run, it might be better to ask for blanket perms. But yeah, Alters, really looking forward to it. I feel like once it comes out, like, people are gonna get crazy about it, because I can tell why they advertise it as one of their highly anticipated games, because, like, I genuinely want to play it. Even if I can't get any perms, I want to play it during my off time. Is it PC only? Well, if you check out the trailer, I think they showed where it's gonna be released, so... And, well, the other thing that you guys have been waiting for... now that that's done, I have to show you, Frostpunk 2! Yeah! Was so hyped checking this out. The graphics are so much better. They did an overhaul on this, and yeah, I'm actually really flattered that the devs liked my Frostpunk stream, and yeah, it was very sweet of them. Like, when I heard about it, I wish I could have been able to meet them, but you know, that's okay. And then anything that they said about me, I was like, what? Oh my god! I'm crying! They saw your stream. Yeah. So, like, I got some stuff. Let me show you. Well, maybe I should show you the trailer first. Hold on. Okay. Trailer. Trailer was so epic. Oh man. When I saw the trailer, I didn't watch the trailer for Frostpunk 2 when it came out because I wanted to savor it, to avoid spoilers. And then I got spoiled at this event, but that's fine because I playtested it. Let's see. She's fangirling hard. Please. Dude, the trailer's so good though. Oh my goodness. Like, I was watching it, like, during the presentation. It's just so good. It's so intense. I wanna play it. Okay. And let me see. Alright, 3. Turn the BGM off. 3, 2, 1.
Steward. Honorable Steward.
Steward! Steward?
Almighty Steward. Do you hear us, Steward?
Do you hear us?
Steward! Are you listening? Steward? The great storm.
Not
like the
Stuart
world
Little,
plague.
no.
Let's take it back.
But how? The steward'll choose our path.
Steward, build us a better home.
A home for everyone! Steward, we still lack so many things.
People are starving.
More people, more mouths to feed. They treat us like animals, left to suffocate. We need a place to work.
Who else will feed our families?
Steward, this squalor will kill her.
Steward!
Where are the homes you've promised?
Can we all receive equal rations?
It's so
Hospitals
stressful.
are not a place for experiments. Free education for our children.
Secure and stable growth. City for the citizens.
Steward, hear your people.
We want a say in how we run
I'd
the
quit.
city.
The time of tyranny has ended.
Our delegates will make sure of that.
Let them vote.
Yes, vote.
Steward,
Do you hear us?
Steward.
Steward, what about us?
What?
Impossible.
Steward, did you hear that? The city. The city must not.
The city must not fall. Yeah, I got goosebumps when I was watching this trailer. I still got it. Oh, it's so good. So, when I played this, there are like I got some beauty shots to show you guys too. But okay, you know what? Heck, why not? There we go. Look at that. And then the graphics are really good. They really upgraded. Right? It's so pretty. And then they had this. Looks like a heavy game. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get to really extend your city, which is pretty amazing. Yeah, but I'll tell you guys more about the game, like, but we can just check out the graphics for now here. Where's your people moving like Sonic? They fast. I mean, have you heard of them? They're so obnoxious. Yeah, I did get to play test it, which was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I got like 3 more videos. And then this. How far did I get? Oh wait, is this just a screenshot? Oh no, it's not. So there's that. Yeah, the city's way bigger. You can expand it so much. Which is kind of nerve-wracking, honestly. I don't think, like, I got to the point to know what these little flying airplanes are. Yeah, I don't think I ever got to that point, but pretty cool. And then there's this blast shot. Yeah. It does look really good. The graphics and everything. They did a big overhaul. Okay, now for the slideshows. This one, I have no idea. I have not seen that. This is the skill chart. Yeah, once you have the workshop set up, you get to expand on which one you need to study for. You can see like survival, economy, society, and it's just so many things to do. And yeah, that's the skill tree. Yeah. Sawdust soup upgrade. Yeah, things like that, basically. And the three symbols that you see at the top of each one, these are different factions. So now, instead of just grouping them as like civilians, there are different factions. One was Frostlanders, one was Stalwart, yeah, Stalwart, and then just citizens or something like that. Do not quote me on that. Civilians. Yeah, and then you have to break the ice first in order to be able to build your buildings, because you know, like, it's covered in snow, so there's no foundation. So you gotta break the ice for that, and it's gonna use up resources, so you gotta be mindful as to just how much you're breaking. I was kind of breaking them without really thinking about it initially, and it really messed up my first couple of runs in the beginning. And then moving on. And then as for the buildings, instead of just building houses, there are now like several districts, like industrial district, blah 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 blah. And then it's gotten a lot more complicated ever since the first one. Yeah, and this one is when things start going wrong. I haven't gotten to this point because I restarted my game before it happened. But if you don't manage your resources properly, that's usually what happens. And this, right, they have a council hall where the three different factions get to vote as to which law should be passed. This part was a bit confusing, but there is a Twitch chat integration on this, so I thought that was pretty cool. I wonder if it's going to be possible for YouTube. I'm not sure, but chat gets to be involved. They get to be a part of the council, and the law can be swayed according to chat too. So I thought that was pretty cool. I am the Senate. Yeah. Poll time is real. It is real. And yeah, there are all these side missions that you need to complete. Whiteout arriving in blah 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 blah, and then also you should do this and this stockpile by this point, which is it's kind of similar to Frostpunk, but to be very honest, it's just the setting that's similar. The gameplay itself is completely different from Frostpunk 1. I think if you want a lot more challenge, the second one is gonna be a very good game for you, because not gonna lie, it was pretty difficult. It kicked my butt. Yeah. So like, if people didn't really know Like, I know that there are some reviews saying that, oh, it's a little difficult, and it is true. There are a lot more new features implemented, which makes it difficult. Because you have to care about which factions are, which factions are gonna be, like, favoring, this specific law, and, like, you know, as you have to be mindful as to what kind of building you need, but also you can't build it just anywhere. And you gotta break the ice, but also if you break the ice, then you're gonna use up resources, which means that you're not gonna have enough to build a building or place to build your farm, and then that means that your civilians are gonna starve, and I've killed so many people in the progress. And then they keep saying Steward, even in the game. Driving me insane. Like, as I was playing, I had, like, PTSD flashbacks to the trailer. Because I was like, oh, so this is what they mean. Like, it's pretty stressful. This is pretty stressful. Yeah. Steward, you're killing us. Steward this, steward that. And then, you're trying to work on getting all the resources for oil or coal. I forget what it was, but you need resources for that. And then once I get that, then there's not enough stuff for food, and then you can't stockpile on the food because they're eating so crazy. And then you have to send people out for expeditions, but then each expedition is gonna bring what, like thousands of people instead of just a few hundreds, so that means more food. And then I can't afford exploring because that means more people are gonna want to come in, and then they're all gonna starve, and they're gonna die, and then everyone's gonna throw a revolution to throw me out, and then they start revolting, they start rebelling against you, and they start stealing some of the food resources, or they want to, I don't know, it's just so many things to take care of, and by that point I just want to resign. But yeah, so in Frostpunk 1, I played the game fast forwarding, but for this one, you really gotta play it in real time instead of fast forwarding. Otherwise, you're going to really, really, really mess up your run. Yeah, so, for people who, like, reviewed the game and said that it was too difficult, I can understand that. They even warned us beforehand when we were playing, like, this game might be difficult, so as not to ruin your gaming experience, do ask for help from, like, some of the people, like, going around in the computer room, and raise your hand if you need help. But I didn't ask for help because I'm a gamer, and then I went through the prologue without any help. I just restarted a couple of times, and then I got through it. I'm just that good. And then, yeah. Yeah, I did pretty great, yeah. To be fairly honest, when I was playing for both Alters and Frostpunk 2, I was making so much more progress than the people around me, so that's why I took my time playing Alters. Especially while I was playing Alters, I went to the photo zone for Frostpunk 2 and the whole ChatGPT zone and whatever, because I was way ahead of the game. I was already going into another chapter while everyone was still on chapter 1, so that's why I was taking my time. And there were some people who couldn't get through the prologue, but I got through the prologue by myself with no help. So, I'm a gamer. Why are you being competitive? I'm not. I'm just saying. Yeah. And I have the interview from the director. The director's cut once again, so I'm gonna pull it up. 90-minute oh no, not 90-minute. I think, like I said, 19 minutes and then 15 minutes and then I cut them down. This one, like, how long was this one? 13 minutes. Oh, this must have been the 19-minute one then. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Whew. Okay. Lower this. Not lower it, just mute it. And then I'm gonna play it right around the same time. I really don't want to hear my voice! Oh, I sound so nervous! That's because I was, but still. But I think my questions were pretty on point, not gonna lie. It's pretty great. Like, those were some game journalist questions. Oh, so good! Oh! Okay, it wasn't that good, actually. Disclaimer. Okay, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Łukasz Juszczyk. I'm co-game director and art director of Frostpunk.
How far is it set from Frostpunk?
It's a question for you. But I think far. Yeah, I believe it's far. But
This is a max volume, by the way.
I believe that the core, the mood, let's say some IP landmarks
Try to increase it, though.
should be still there. And as far as I know from the test, from the players, in those areas, yeah, it's
Hopefully
still
that's better.
Frostpunk World. But if you are comparing the Frostpunk 1 to Frostpunk 2, like design-wise, mechanic-wise, etc., then yeah, it's different game, like in many fields.
Yeah.
Boom!
And I was kind of wondering, some of the designs for the citizens reminded me of certain classes like computers or the engineers.
Yeah.
Like, do they, like, for example, the Frostlands, do they originate from hunters and stalwarts, maybe engineers?
Okay, like you are getting somewhere because yeah, like the Frostlanders, yes, maybe. Can I say? Yeah, I can say. Yeah, because like the game is 10 years later, so it's not like our previous society is wiped out, right? The society grew, like the people, they were still there with their own baggage of experience. So yeah, we can say that some part of the Frostlanders, nomads, back in the day, they maybe were all scouts, hunters, etc. Right? And like you asked about the stalwarts, they clearly derived, are maybe anchored in the order from the Frostpunk 1, right? And
Well, what's your
they are into the progress, they are into the technical progress, so you're quite right with some similarities to the engineers, right? Probably you can see in the New London part, you've got those factions, the bigger actors, let's say, like the Star Wars, and we have the communities, and there is a engineers community, and if you can notice that the engineers community, they've got their own affinity, they really care about the technology, and the Star Wars as well. So yeah, you are right.
Oh, that's really cool.
It's kind of connected. But it's more to that. That's why I was just connecting the dots, because there's more to this aspect.
Would this be elaborated more in the game, or would it be like behind the scenes, like maybe in the art book?
It will be elaborated, but I don't want to say it right now because we're still playing. Hopefully, you will see it today, right now. That's the thing. I don't want to spoil it, basically.
Makes sense. Yeah. I guess another one is that Frostpunk 1 was pretty much fighting against nature, the environment, and the second one is more, like you said before, like fighting against human nature. And I don't know if this might be a question that's like more on spoilers, but what is going to be the climax of it? Because
yes, you're asking for spoilers. Yes. So yeah, it will be like the final fight boss built around human nature. Yeah, that was really unprecise answer. Yeah, so I'm fine with that.
okay, because one was you have to prepare for the great storm, and they all have to survive that. So
yeah, and at some point not at some point, like you have to prepare to not your city fall, right? So and your main enemy will be that human nature, but probably you can already feel that, right? For example, in the council, right? That people basically, those communities, those factions, they have their own ideas that often clashes, right? They've got their own vision, right? How to build the bright future. So on that canvas, you can imagine how the climax will look like.
And also, as I was playing, you have to appease each of the citizens.
Yeah.
So, like, is it possible to make all of them please, or like, is there no choice but to make one party a more favorable to you than the other?
Yes. That's nothing. No, I'm kidding. There are plenty of possibilities. No, maybe not plenty. There are few strategies. Okay, I will not exaggerate. There are few strategies. Okay, you can go with one faction, with other faction. You can try to be like, okay, kids get along, right? Don't fight. And there is also a way, to be the captain again, right? Go for more authoritarian rule. So yeah, it's up to you. And some paths, some strategies are maybe more difficult, right? But behind the aspect that you will be able to take a shortcut, and you also be able to struggle a little bit more. Behind that aspect is also hopefully something meaningful to take away from the game, right? Maybe keeping a peace, maybe keeping everyone happy is more difficult than just put a foot on someone.
Like, I can feel like this setting is kind of far in comparison to Frostpunk 1, because like even by the design itself, because in one it was like everything was built around the generator, but now in the second one you kind of build further away from the generator, and I feel like there's like less emphasis on the weather almost, and the more like the concern is put more on the people, because as I was playing it, it's just Stewart.
Because we Frostpunk citizens, we survived the storm, right? We did it once, and there's no point in surviving stormier storm or stormish, I don't know, minus 200 degrees, I don't know, right? There's no point. So yeah, the hit mechanic is still there. I believe you will. Yeah, there's a storm, there's a whiteout in the normal spot, in the prologue, but it's just a closure, right? You're not playing during the storm. The storm is still there. It's not like it's all rainbows and sunshine. The harsh weather is still there. And again, if you will, not prepare yourself, it's still Frostpunk. You will still die, right? If you have, sickness, disease, you will die. If you don't manage those basic needs, hunger, shelter, you will die. But you know how to. You adapt it, right? You've got more tools to survive the storm. You did it once, you can do it again, right? It's not your.
I just want to ask one last question, if that's okay then. So Frostpunk 1 had the message that like your action as a leader will have consequences.
Yeah.
Do you think the message is the same for 2, or is there something more different?
I believe, okay, that's about the Frostpunk 1. I believe it's more to that because you've got those consequences. Like each decision, that's there. But the question was how far you push your society, how far you will go in order to survive, right? Like there are consequences, but will you be able, right, to cope with them, right? If you push everyone to the mine, I don't know, right? So that aspect of pushing too far was the thing in the Frostpunk, in the Frostpunk Ouro. The consequences is just a base building block to tell that story, and that's the same in the Frostpunk 2, right? You have to feel those consequences of your choices to think it through, right? That's our developers' basic tool to scratch your head. So that's the base. But the message, it's not like we being highbrow, we've got big message and mission. It's not like that, right? But still, we have this core idea, we have this concept, core concept, and we know what we want to say, but it's not like a big mission or something. What we want to say is that maybe sometimes being righteous, maybe sometimes knowing the best is not the only way, right? I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's okay to show up in the internet comment section, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, like you can see it every time. The sad thing is that, like me and Kuba, we watch news. That's the most influential thing that influence our creative process, unfortunately. Like there are plenty of stuff, right? But in order to create some worthwhile game that will make it think a little bit, we are trying to keep things close to the reality, and sometimes something sucks. But at the end, if someone after playing the game will realize, that's fucked up, right? That human is amazing, we can fly to the cosmos, create amazing medicine, but at the same stuff you are the element of destruction, right? You can just watch the news and see how society is divided. Like it's not, something, some discovery, and like amazing truth to send a message. No, that's kind of obvious, right? Yeah, that's on me. Sorry, that's on me. So the message is that like one's utopia might be dystopia for the others, and I believe sometimes we forgot about that.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
Hard question.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Are you playing on the normal or on the easy?
Normal.
I know, like nobody really knows. Just change. Like I wouldn't do it like myself. Like my ego would, beat. So,
Yeah, no, I don't do easy. That's not what a gamer should do.
I agree, but still I'm afraid you will not reach the end.
Well, that's on me. I just gotta keep doing it. That's what I did for Frostpunk 1. But thank you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. So like, just to let you guys know that when I laugh, it's I'm just laughing at you guys, like at the reaction of you guys during the interview. Because if I talk over it, it's just going to drown out everything else. So that's why I couldn't really respond. But it was funny seeing you guys. Bro, sounded like you went through the exam. Nah. Made the dude lock in. I'm pleased. Yeah, I hope the questions were good. He hates Frostpunk too now. Your questions were really thoughtful. Thank you. Yeah, I thought he liked some of the questions that I asked, like, oh, how far is it set from 1? And I thought it was a simple question that other people might have asked, but I guess not. And the part about how, like, some of the other citizens, like Stalwart, Frostlanders, and the citizens, I asked him how they might maybe be descendants from Frostpunk 1. Like, they could be from the hunter's camp and whatnot, and I think he was saying it in a roundabout way that yes, they are, like, during the interview. So yeah, that was the interesting bit. And I was wondering if that would be elaborated more in the game as you play along, or if it's gonna be like as a fun fact in the art book. Yeah, but then again, I guess some of these questions were spoiler worthy. I was laughing at some of the comments in chat, like, so hey, what's the what's the story at the end of the game? Hey, how do you beat Frostpunk 2? How much story do you know from your playthrough? Not much, because they kind of pull you in to the game without too much explanation, because I'm assuming that they already covered all that they wanted regarding the setting of Frostpunk, and that's why they just put you more into the gameplay of it. Like, they just throw you into the game almost immediately into... I'm not really sure, maybe there's going to be more cutscenes in the final game, but who knows. Does this take place in the Frostpunk universe? It does take place in the same universe. That's why I was asking the question, how far it's set from Frostpunk 1, and they said, yeah, but it's very far into the future. I guess I was just more interested about the lore of the story, rather than, I guess, gameplay, because gameplay pretty much shows for itself when you play. So I was more interested about what the devs were thinking during the process of creating the game. I wonder if there are any other cities in the world, or if the city is literally the only one. So yeah, regarding that, like, let me look through it real quick, because the emphasis on the generator is lessened in this game. So you see over there in the blue area, that's where the generator is, but that's already built. You don't need to do anything around that area. So, direct housing, like, you get to build away from it. So, like, the foundation is already set. And now you just have to build other districts. So that's why I was asking, that it seemed like the emphasis was less on the weather and more on human nature. Yeah, and we did spend the entire Frostpunk 1 around the generator, but in 2, everything around the generator is already built, so you just pretty much jump into the game. Yeah! And then, I wonder if I can show you the factions. Let me see. You can see the factions, like the symbols for the factions, like, at the bottom there, you see the 3 symbols. Yeah, and, if you look at their icons, they, look pretty inspired. Like, this one, for example, they could be from the Colosseum. Because there was a Colosseum to, you know, I guess, entertain other people in Frostpunk 1. So that's why I was thinking, oh, maybe, you know, some of these factions are inspired. Maybe, like, they're all descendants. That's what I thought when I was playing the game. Yeah. So, I hope those were interesting. Cole left for 62 weeks. This game is in for a long haul. Well, time passes by really quickly in this game. Even more... Well, at least, like, from how I... from how it felt from my side. It felt like time passed by a lot quicker in comparison to 1. Sonic people, Sonic play. Do you have an estimate of how long a run is? The prologue, for example, you might struggle, actually, through the prologue. Yeah, but I think that's the charm, honestly. Like, the thing about Frostpunk is that you don't play because it's beginner friendly. It's really not. And 2, I feel like is more of a, how should I say, hardcore mode for the players of Frostpunk 1 is what I can say. Yeah, so if you want more of a challenge, then the sequel is exactly what you're gonna get. So the recurring players would have a blast playing it, I feel like. But for new and upcoming players might struggle a bit. I feel like it might be best for them to warm up by playing 1 first before jumping into 2. It's been a while for me playing Frostpunk 1, so I had a bit of a harder time playing 2. Get filtered, Boza. Yeah. And that's what I like a lot about the studios for 11-bit, is that when I spoke with them, they seem really invested in the games that they play and create. And I think it's refreshing to see that, honestly, because they're passionate about their games just as much as the players. So, small studios are the best. Well, I feel like they're not even a small studio now. They're really growing. And Alters and Frostpunk 2, for example. Well, Frostpunk 2, I guess maybe it might not feel like a AAA game due to the gameplay, because it's new and it's a resource management game. That's I guess the bias is that those are produced by smaller studios, but they really do feel like AAA games. Alters, for example, really good graphics. Frostpunk 2, really good graphics. Like, graphics-wise, they are AAA level. And despite like that level of quality, they're still able to experiment. What I like about them is that they're not afraid to be innovative with their games. And I like that. That's why I like indie games, for example. And they don't really have the quality of an indie game, but they have, how should I say, the inspiration and passion of an indie game. Yeah. So, I was really excited to be invited to this event. Yeah, they push boundaries. Yeah! So, I do have to say for Frostpunk 2, if you played the game before, you are still going to have a hard time, but if you've never played Frostpunk before, good luck. Yeah, so if there were reviews about the game saying that it's too difficult and whatnot, that's that might be because you know, there are always so many games coming out, so they can't play everything, obviously. And maybe they haven't been able to check out one before, or even if they did, it's been some time, and that's why it might be very challenging. But I think that challenge is why it's appealing. Good luck if you played it. Good luck if you didn't play it. Basically that. Yeah. It's like Dark Souls. Yeah! I hope the questions weren't too difficult. Some of you were saying it's like the Dark Souls of interviews. I hope they were good interview questions, though. Yeah. I think it's best to have those specific questions where they're nervous about it, because, you know, also it shows that the person interviewing them are very invested in the games, right? Like, they're not just surface level questions. So hopefully they were good. Yay! They were deep in cutting questions. He wasn't ready for that. It's almost like a game journalist, really? Hee hee. Hee hee. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see. That's all I have for you guys. I hope it's good. I mean, there were like some other things, but they were mostly how should I say? They were like logos and key art. Yeah, probably don't need these. Yeah, nah, not these. I basically showed everything, huh? Yeah, I showed everything. No, I already showed you guys the key art. Please tell us immediately if you got the perms. Yeah! I would love that. I'll let you guys know ASAP. Show us your run. Any other cool Poland stories? Dude. Oh, I guess after the game event was over, we went to eat, and it was good. The food, not as good as the event day. That was peak food. So many options. But then, the last one was okay. But then, you know, I was there for drinks. Oh, right! The person who invited me, very sweet. Once again, I have to say that, like, thank you so much. They said, hey, you're in Poland, so you gotta try vodka, and yeah, but she was like, oh, you know, it's okay if you don't want to try it, but you're in Poland, so you gotta try a shot of vodka. And we were just like sitting at a table with other people, and the other people, they were all somewhat introverted too. So they said, yeah. And then after she left to grab, you know, like the bottle, one of them said, well, I can't believe that even at this age we're getting peer pressure. I thought that was pretty funny, but we had a good time. And then we did a little kampai and then drank. It was like legit fire down my throat. Dude, I was swallowing flame. I don't even know what that was. That was like what? Like, yeah, 40%? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, and then immediately after I drank it, my face was feeling so flushed. And then it got better. So, yeah, maybe I'm meant for stronger drinks. Maybe instead of these weak stuff like beer, whatever, I'm meant for vodka and whiskey. Maybe that's what it is. Cause usually I would throw up, but this time I didn't. I kept my stuff. I think it's a sign. Absinthe? Maybe not. Not that. Did you have food with it? There wasn't much food. I had like just like one slice of beef and some fish. That was basically it. And then after that, I went to sleep. I woke up and then got to the airport. It was good. And then I got a souvenir for my family and Sally. And then, yeah, it was good. No hangover. No. Even if I do get hangovers, I just get it over with on the day. So, that's both good and bad, I suppose. And then you got one last souvenir from Passenger 167. Yeah, I'm still not better. It's sad. Why me? Did you get us Kronies a souvenir? Yes, I did! With all these pictures and stuff that I wanted to show you guys. It's not sponsored. I actually just want to show you these games because, like, I had such a great time, and the fact that I'm able to talk about the games without having to be restricted by spoilers, I think it's great. And as a gamer to another gamer, I want to be able to talk about these games because I do love games. You talk more fondly about the food. Hey, but the fact that I got to tell you about these food, I mean, like, these games too, that's good. And then you wouldn't have known that there'd be photo zones and food and that there'd be a dinner party. You wouldn't be able to know about all these things. So, yeah. I was taking notes about what to talk about too. I want to see the tart. Well, I can't because it's gonna show my hand. I might have to blur it then. I see that food was the best part of the trip. The game event was really cool too. But then the food? I don't know, I just get really excited about food. Like, if you ever see management who knows Kronii, especially the manager that went with me, she'd be able to tell you, like, yeah, Kronii's very serious about her food. Speaking of food, yesterday I ordered from Wendy's, and I don't know why I did that. I ate in the middle of the night. I went crazy. I don't know why I did that. I have regrets. Because I looked up chicken nuggets, the best chicken nuggets from a fast food store, and they said Wendy's had the best chicken nuggets so far, so I just got it from there, and it was pretty decent. I dipped it in barbecue sauce, that was good, and the ranch sauce was pretty mid. They didn't really have good ranch sauce, but then barbecue sauce, that was pretty good, and then it got poutine, that was also pretty good, and then French toast, pretty good. I only had one. Then everyone else ate the rest of the French. That's fine. And then, what else? Baked potatoes. Spicy chicken. two spicy chicken wraps. I ordered 2 spicy chicken wraps. 1 baked potato. 1 large poutine. 6 pieces of French toast. Cinnamon bun with cream cheese. I shouldn't have done that. I'm trying to lose weight. What am I trying to do? Bro is accomplishing nothing. Yeah. I didn't order the burger though, because yeah, burger, whatever. But like, all the other things were bomb. French fries from Wendy's actually pretty decent too. I think they have like French fries with sea salt, whatever. Pretty decent. I should not though. I shouldn't. I've never had Frosty from Wendy's. I don't know what that's like. Yeah, Wendy's fries are pretty good. I remember having that back when I was a wee child. Yeah, I didn't get a Frosty because I assumed it'd be like chocolate milk slushy, and the idea of it is kind of disturbing. I'd rather have a milkshake rather than a chocolate milk slushy that's gonna taste like ice. I don't like that. I'd rather have McFlurries. Yeah, but I'm gonna after I come back from my flight, I'm gonna go on a diet. I am going to cut back on instant noodles and fast food and desserts for a month, and then I'll have cheat days. I'll just not. Yeah. Even udon. I'll have protein cereals. I'll go back. I'll go hit the gym. I'll go swim. I'll go lift. I'll do whatever it takes. 'Cause, like, recently I have glowed up a fair bit. It's just that what's the point of glowing up if I can't go on a diet? I can't go on a diet. Don't say X. I'm trying. You can't just say X to my efforts. Anyway, let me go back. Oh my god, that scared the heck out of me. I was like, what is this drink? I remember now. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Yay! Drink jump scare. Yippee. Better renew that gym membership. Actually, I'm not gonna go to that gym. I'm gonna go to a different gym. Yeah. Yeah, but, I'd like to probably, you know, read the supas at a later time, if that's okay. Yeah. And, I'm gonna eat the leftover chicken wrap. That's the only thing I have left in my fridge. Yeah, I mean, I basically finished. Yeah, I don't know why I ordered all that. I will probably make the same mistake, but still, it was good. My sin. You have a -6 pack. I'm trying. Can't you give me credit for trying? I'm not trying, actually. Don't credit me. I'm not doing it. You don't have to give me self-reflection during the stream. I'm trying. I'm not trying. But, like, at least don't shame me during my stream. I'm not trying, but, like, don't do that. It makes me sad. You're so kind to yourself. I'm trying to be more kind to myself. It's called self-compassion. Self-compassion is actually very important. Did you know that, guys? Always preach self-love, self-compassion, and do not ever shame yourself when things are not going right. Just say that you are doing what you can in your situation. Have empathy for yourself as much as you would to another random person. Yeah. But also that doesn't mean that you should let yourself get away with everything. You know, try to talk them down reasonably. Like say, hey, you know, it's about time. Like no pressure, but there's a bit of pressure. You know? I'm just saying, not trying to be mean, but you know, don't forget. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the gym. I'm hitting the gym. Starting next week. Sally also said that she was gonna go on a diet if I did, and that she'd also get a membership. So it's happening. Starting next week. Not tomorrow, because I gotta finish my chicken wrap before it goes bad. But it will start. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the gym 2 to 3 times per week. Yeah. I'm gonna go swimming. Yeah. With no babies this time. That way you guys won't be able to shame me for competing against a pregnant woman or whatever. She'd still lose regardless anyway. So, anyway. I'm gonna go now. You could do a ring fit stream too. Yeah, you think that's gonna help me lose weight? You're so innocent, you're so naive. Anyway. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great one. I got this new, well, it's not new, but you know, I made revisions to the old overlay because I thought it'd be more fitting, you know, a nice change of pace. Refreshing, don't you think so? Honestly, I could have gotten a different background, but that one doesn't move. Yeah, that one doesn't move. But still pretty cool, right? That's just to square over the old okay, well, you see, it's either, okay, hold on, before I go. It's either this, or, not this. This. It's either this, or... Wait, hold on. No. Like this. It's like that, but it's not moving. Would you want this? It's not moving. There's nothing going on. Don't you want something moving? Yeah. Motion looks better. Now you get it. Yeah, see, I tried to make it fit inside the diamond, but because of the chat, you know how I changed the chat? It doesn't fit anymore. It looks really weird. So I had no choice. I had to improvise. Okay. You're gonna see why. Watch this, okay? If I got this, right? And I make it into a diamond shape. It doesn't... Wait, is it working? Wait, hold on. Wait, move. Yeah, no, see, like, there's this weird angle. See? I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, so there's no choice. So I have to make it like this instead. That's weird. So I got no choice but to make it like this. And this. And then this. Wait. Yeah, like that. Eh. Yeah. So, this is me improvising. But why an octogram? I don't know, man. Maybe because it doesn't fit within the diamond, so I have to make it work somehow. I mean, it's either that or going back to our old, you know, old homie place. I'm so good at improvising. Still getting whiplash going back to the old form. What? Right? Yeah? Is that square centered? Bro, I don't even care. It's probably centered. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna go now. Not efficient, but looks good enough. Thank you. We take those in life. That's all we need. Yeah. Okay. With that, I will bid you adieu. Remember to have a great life. Gonna have a chicken wrap before it gets too late. Slapping myself for making this mistake of ordering in the middle of the night. I was a fool. Don't be like me. Yeah, diet next week. It's okay. At least throw out the fried parts. Are you kidding me? That's wasting your food. What's wrong with you? You'd waste food just because you're gonna go on a diet? At least finish that. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna go for real. Kudo, yes, me. Yeah. And then I can't wait to talk more about the convention. Yeah, that was really fun. Okay. Kudo Yasumi. Yeah.